Listen to me. It's going to be okay because I went through the exact same thing as you went through, okay? And I totally understand it.
Yeah, we need your help this morning. 131065. Miranda, 30 years old, for the last 10 years since she was 20. She's been with an older man who had a 10-year-old child. That child's now 20. Miranda's now 30. So the mum-stepdaughter thing's going on. She wants her daughter to help out a bit more around the house. She doesn't think she's ready for the big bad world.
Well, she thinks she should go out into the big bad world, leave home and find out for herself what reality's like.
Hi, Miranda.
Hey. How you going?
How are you? So you got a stepdaughter, right?
Yes.
You don't want her in the house anymore, I'm hearing. You want to kick her out.
She's driving me insane.
Why don't you say, look, do you threaten we'll send you to live with your mother?
No, her mother died when she was young, before I come into the picture.
Oh.
Oh, how are you going to be? You can't be the stepmom that kicks her out.
I'm not going to kick her out. I want her to go out and experience the real world because we've brought up a couple of things with her and she just has absolutely no idea of what happens out there.
We have your stepdaughter on the phone.
Oh, really?
Kat.
Yeah, there we
yes.
go.
Hi, Kat.
Hey,
Good
Kat.
morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you lazy thing. I can tell by listening to you how lazy you are.
How do you feel, Kat, about Miranda?
Well, it has been really difficult because being so young, losing my mum, of course, I didn't really have that mother kind of figure.
Yeah, that would be horrible. I can't even imagine what that would be like.
Um,
And do you reckon that's affected your relationship with Miranda? Because obviously she was pretty young when her and your dad got together.
yeah, I'm not too sure. I know
Were you angry
in
then?
general,
Were you angry at her when you were younger, or was it all right when you were younger?
No, I remember when I seen her one time when I was younger, I was excited because I was like, oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, she was a
I'm
cool
going to
chick.
get someone that I'm going to have a connection with. We're going to go shopping and everything. I remember I ran out of my room one time when I was a really little kid and I had this face mask on. I don't even remember what it was, but I ran out and I was screaming, just running towards her because I was so excited.
Oh, see, isn't that now, Miranda? What sort of a mole do you feel like now? You want her to do the dusting and everything. You've got a beautiful kid here. I think you should.
She's beautiful. When she's good, she's good. Lately, she's been really good.
Right.
But
what are the bits that
moments.
frustrate you with Kat?
Just not helping out as
Obviously, you
much.
like her, but what do you want from her, woman to woman? What do you want from her?
Just her to know what's happening in the real world, because when her father and I have a 5-year plan to move out and move away, and he asked her, he says, do you want to rent this house off me cheap? And she goes, I don't want a 3-bedroom house. She just has no concept of how much rent is and what's going to happen when she has to move out of home.
Right.
Elizabeth, what do you want to say?
Hi, it really hurts me listening to this because my mother died when I was 6 years old and my father remarried, so I've got the exact same situation as Kat. So I think that Miranda needs to look at this more from a psychological point of view. I went through depression and my stepmother just thought I was lazy. I wasn't lazy. I was tired. I was psychologically tormented. It's just not fair because I needed a mother and I needed a friend. And Miranda showed her absolutely no compassion at all. And I feel as though she's reaching out and she's not getting anything from her. And it's just like my stepmother realized later on in life that these problems were very petty. And
Right.
we went to therapy together. And during therapy, I explained that I was actually quite depressed, but I didn't know how to tell anybody. And everybody was just calling me lazy and I just didn't care, but I really did care. I just needed my mother. I needed a mother. I needed a someone to step up for me and
mother
take the
figure.
reins.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get that. And I think that Miranda really needs that. And can Kat hear me right now?
Yeah, Kat, you're on. Good morning.
Hello.
Has Elizabeth hit the nail on the head there for you? Does that resonate?
Yeah, literally. I suffered depression and anxiety because
I understand you, honey. Listen to me. It's going to be okay because I went through the exact same thing as you went through, okay? And I totally understand it. And it hurts me right now because I have kids of my own and I had to grow up so fast.
and nobody understood me. I want you to understand that everything is going to be okay, and you will find your feet, and none of this will matter in a few years' time, and one day you'll just look back and it'll be stupid. This whole thing will just be stupid because you didn't put a load of washing on. It makes me so mad that we're even talking about this. This girl is hurting, and her stepmother is worried about a load of washing.
Okay.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Leave her alone. Give her some comfort. Give her some help. How about offering some counselling? How about offering some therapy? How about being a friend?
I think that's what's needed,
You
Elizabeth.
need to do that. You need to step up, and you need to do that because it isn't fair. This girl is hurting, and I heard that the moment I heard her voice. It isn't fair. Losing a mother at a young age is horrible. You don't understand what it does to you. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't know who you are. So please, just, Kat, I totally understand you. You're going to be just fine because, you know what, I'm married. I've got 4 kids of my own now. And I could never dream. I don't care. You know what? If they don't help me around the house, I don't give a shit. I actually don't care because I know one day they're going to move away from me, and they're going to have their own lives, and they're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing it by themselves. It's going to be okay. And all of these, losing my mother at an early age made me realize that all of these problems are just petty. I just let them go. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
She's right. You know what? And you know what? Eventually, when you get older, and this will just mean nothing to you now, but when you get older, you realise we're all in this world alone. I know that sounds horrible, but you can only really, truly, as a human, truly rely on yourself because other people do let you down. You never know who it's going to be. You can't predict who's going to be there, who's not going to be there. But I think that Miranda, I think she's doing the best she can though because she's been there as a fill-in-half mum since she was 20.
Miranda, hearing this, do you see things differently?
Yes, I do.
Were you aware that Kat was going through this?
I know she had issues when she broke up with her boyfriend, and we spent all the time we could with her and took her camping with us and just got her away from because she just wanted to stay home and in her bed, and we're just just come out with us, just be with us and try and put that out of your head, and we'll just try
That's
and feel
nice.
it.
I can't tell you how many days I've laid on the shagpole carpet crying to Mariah Carey songs when I was 20 years old. So it broke my heart so many times.
It would be really helpful for Miranda and Kat and even the father to have some counselling.
Maybe we just get not a psychiatrist, but a counsellor. Pedro, you organise the counsellor off the air?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
We'll pay for that, get it organised for him.
Cool.
Because sometimes just talking to someone before you start medicating or start doing all these other things, because medication is not always the answer.
I think Kat's crying out for a bit of motherly love, Miranda, and I think, it'd be nice for you to maybe hear what she needs from you as well as what you need from her.
Yeah. Communication.
Yeah.
Because communication, you think that you'd have it because you live in the same house, but usually we don't communicate with the people in our own home more than everyone. But hey, you did the first step, Miranda. You rang us saying, hey, you're not sure what to do, so I know you care.
I do.
I know you do. I can tell. That's why you rang in the first place.
Well, we'll help you out with the counselling, girls, and hopefully you can work that out together.
Thanks for coming on, ladies. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Miranda.
Yeah.
Thank you.